I think it was Ben Munro had planted the seed in my mind as well
He's
about
good at that, isn't he?
he's really good at it, and stupidly I just keep going along and going, yeah, no, I'm going to do this. So it was, yeah, he'd said, oh, how good would it be to ride, motorbikes from, Perth to Byron or Broome to Byron, or, do a big adventure ride. It'd be fantastic. And, the more I thought about it, it was like, you know what, that sounds awesome. It's just again, it's another one of those personal challenges, I guess, or just something that it's, you're just going to push your limits, and can you do it? I don't know if I can do it, but let's give it a go. So essentially, yeah, that idea started. Started to tee up a few guys. Initially, we had there was probably about 5 or 6 guys were pretty keen to come along, and then as it started to progress and get closer, more and more people, couldn't make it for whatever reason, and it was sort of to the point where it was just going to be me. And I was like, oh well, do I cancel? Do I? Mind you, I hadn't really planned anything. It was just the idea in my head at this stage still. And I'm like, well, maybe I won't do it. And then I met another guy via Instagram, who's a landy obsessed guy. He was living in Byron at the time, and I might have posted something. I'd posted something about dirt bikes, and so we'd met up and gone for a ride in the bush. And while we were riding, I'd sort of mentioned that I was planning on doing this trip across, and he was just 100%. He's like, I'm in. Like,
That's
I'm in.
cool.
So I'd met him once, and he's already signed up to ride across Australia with me. I hadn't told him I've got no idea what I'm doing.
I've got it all planned out.
I've got it all planned out.
Damn.
And so Paul, it ended up just being Paul and I. So we bought a couple of bikes. Paul ended up moving back down to Victoria. So I think our planning consisted of about 3 or 4 phone calls to talk about bike setup and what are you packing? Have you got this? No, trying to work out our toolkits. And then, we ended up, shipped the bikes over to Broome. We flew over, met the bikes in Broome, and then had a very loose plan to ride from Broome back to Byron.